Hey everyone, thank you for clicking this video and tapping in with your girl, Daisha. I am here with another one. I actually had quite a few videos lined up, but I decided to postpone them. Just like right after I had planned to like post certain things. Of course, the world is in a completely new place right now, and I just thought I didn't feel like posting that kind of content during everything that was going on, and which will continue to go on, and I'm looking forward for it to continue going on. But today I wanted to come and just share 10 tips on how to instantly feel better. So, you know, sometimes you're in a bad mood and it can be related to what's going on, but I feel like this is really deep. Whether it's COVID, whether it's the police killings of young black men, black women, just black people in general, whether it's just like everything that is currently taking place in society right now. Even if we took ourselves outside of that and just say on our regular day-to-day lives, when you're interacting with people, or if it's just internal, sometimes we just go through moods and we don't feel great and we just like need a pick-me-up, and we're just like wanting to get out of this dark place or this dark moment. I came up with ways, and it was pretty much me sitting down. I feel like recently I was in a space where my mood was just not where it usually is. Like, I like being light and just like, oh my god, like this is what's going on. And I feel like as of late that has not been it. And speaking with my best friend, she was like, self-preservation is so important, and to be able to check out and just, you know, take care of yourself, and just like remind yourself of things that make you feel good. So with that tip, I sat down and I remembered I've been going through many phases of my life, as everyone has, but there are certain phases where like I've pulled myself out of. If you haven't checked out my how to get over a heartbreak video, I'll leave the little card thing somewhere around. You can check that out. That was one dark moment. And then just in general, I feel like sometimes your mood just fluctuates. I'm a woman, on my cycle my mood fluctuates. My mood fluctuates all the time. So I always have to remind myself, like, this is what helps me snap out of this. This is what makes me feel good. This is what makes me feel energized. This is what helps me shift my mood. And I just wanted to come and share those tips with you. I feel like it can be something that can help a lot of people right now. But even outside of what is going on in society, I just feel like it's also good that you don't dwell in a place that doesn't make you feel good. So I wrote some ideas down, and honestly, I use interchangeably. I use all of these things like regularly, like when I'm in a bad mood, or even when I wake up and feel good, these things still make me feel better, or they make me continuously be in a good state. So if you're in a really dark place, I'm not saying that this is just going to make you snap out of it forever, but I feel like implementing these things here and there, you're going to have like little sprinkles of joy, little moments, and then the times where you're not feeling so great, you're going to remember, when I did that, I felt better. And that's kind of what I did. I was in a space and I had to sit back and think, what makes me feel good? What makes me get into a better mood? What makes me feel joyous and like wanted to get up and be productive, or just like be excited and adventurous? So anyways, let's get into the video. Let's start. All right. So number one, and I feel like it's something that I've shared probably in most of my journaling videos, that I will also link around, and just in a lot of different videos, I feel like affirmations, I promise you, are so important. And it's something, and I feel like I repeat it so much because it's something that we know helps, and we might do it for a week straight and then we might just fall off. At least me, I can do it and then it'll just be like, I feel so good that I just could just kind of stop. I don't actually continue doing it. You know, when you're doing something and then you finally out of that dark space, you're feeling great, but then you just don't continue doing those things that got you out of that place because you feel like you're there. So I always have to constantly remind myself, no matter if I'm in a bad mood, if I'm in a good mood, this is always going to be something that's going to take me, or at least have me consistently at this space. So affirmations. I just jotted down this tidbit here when I thought of affirmations. So I'm just gonna read it to you guys. I wrote, whether your bad mood is caused by someone else or is self-inflicted, tell yourself that you forgive yourself and that you love yourself anyways. Understand that you are allowed to make mistakes and grow from them, and so are others. And I feel like that can easily kind of get you out of a funk, because sometimes, whether it's self-inflicted or whether you did something to someone else or someone did something to you, it's just like everyone makes mistakes. We're all human. Think about the time where you made a mistake and you hurt someone and like you would want to be forgiven. And I'm not saying that, oh, you know, just run back or whatever the case may be, but I'm saying that forgiveness portion is just so that you don't have that downward spiral, like you're thinking, oh my gosh, this person did this to me, so it must be that, it must be this, it must be that. Or if you have an insecurity and just like, oh my gosh, I hate this on myself, and there's like a downward spiral. It's just like, listen, we are who we are. The things that you can change it. Things you can't. Self-affirm that every day. I forgive others, I forgive myself, I love myself, admit my mistakes. Amongst like everything that's going on, I love myself, and just push forward, you know? Number 2, and I'm so big on this. This is something that instantly makes me feel good, and it's getting out into nature. Like, you don't understand, like going for a long stroll where there are trees, where there's a park. Maybe you live by a beach, maybe you can go hiking, maybe you live by the woods, or there's just somewhere where there's water or just like trees and just greenery. Just taking a nice stroll in nature actually makes you feel good. Like, it makes you feel good. One, because especially if you're by yourself, but I'm not saying to not enjoy this with others, but like I feel like it just helps me at least clear my mind. Like, it instantly just like, I'm strolling, I feel good, the scenery is beautiful. When you're looking at something beautiful, you're naturally just gonna be more like uplifted than looking at buildings and looking at stores all the time. Like, just getting out into nature and just appreciating like how beautiful Earth can be. Like, Mother Nature really made this, and it's just like, Mother Nature is so beautiful. So get out into nature. I promise you, this is like a mood changer. Like, when I'm outside, I feel great. When I'm home, it's cool too, because I love my place. But if you live with others, or if you live in a space where you can't really do everything that you want to do, going outside and just like seeing things that are beautiful, it's gonna make you feel good, I promise. Number 3 kind of tags on to number 2, but not really, but doing something active. Oh my gosh, even if you don't like working out per se, there's so many different things that you can do. You can go swimming. If you do like working out, you can go jogging, you can go for a bike ride, you can just like jump rope with your girls. Like, you can do so many things that just like keeps your body moving, because you just naturally feel good when like your body is moving. When that blood is pumping and you're just like running around, you're gonna feel good. When you're gonna feel good, whether it's fitness goals or not, you're just naturally just going to feel good. I don't have all the technical terms that these fitness gurus use, but there's something in your body that just like fires off, and it just causes your mood to change. It causes you to feel better. Okay, so number 4, and this is actually something that recently my best friend and I called each other, and we was just not like, that day was heavy for both of us, or probably majority of the world. And I was like, I need something. Like, I need something to just like get me out of this complete dark, like just like feeling this rage, this anger. And honestly, comedy is really healing. I like went on Netflix and I came across, I forgot the name of it, but Issa Rae's movie, and it's like a comedic movie with her and her partner, and it was funny and it really lifted my spirit. I feel like laughter is contagious because it feels so good. I feel like good feeling things are contagious. Everyone wants to be happy, everyone wants to feel good. So when you have that thing that makes you feel good, you kind of want to cling to it and just continue to do it. And just like laughter is just one of those things where it's just like, it just makes you feel good. Like, who laughs and doesn't feel good? What they do, like, who laughs and don't feel good? If someone can do that, they're not human. I just need you to understand that. So if you are in a funk, or if you are in a bad mood, find a funny movie, sit back, pop some popcorn, or just get a glass of wine, whatever get some candy, get some snacks, have some nice dinner, whatever the case may be. Just sit back, watch a good movie, laugh your butt off, and then you're gonna feel like, oh shit, like after the movie you're gonna be, you know, you're gonna feel a little better than you was feeling before. Number 5, and number 5 is kind of what I did between yesterday and today, which was pamper myself. I am not the self-care queen that I wish. I mean, not that I'm not I'm not like self-care as in like I do it to myself, if that makes sense. Like, I actually did my nails today, my toes today, I did my hair yesterday, like I just like took a nice shower, like I just did all the things that one is supposed to do. Usually I like just going and getting it done, and that's how I pamper myself. But this weekend I was just like, even though things are opening back up in Texas, I want to slowly ease my way into going certain places. I'm actually looking for a good nail tech to support a good Dallas natural hairstylist person that I can go and feel comfortable and support. So I feel like I'm very like, I want to go to the nail salon, just get my nails done, but I really do want to be intentional with where I'm going and who's going to be doing them. So if you know of any great, amazing natural hair stylists or nail techs in Dallas, Texas, let me know. By chance, if one of y'all watching live in Texas, let me know. I don't know, probably not, because that's not what this video is about, so I'm not attracting those people to view it. But anywho, pampering yourself can make you feel so much better. Like, when you look good, you feel good, and it really goes both ways, because when you feel good, you want to look good, and when you look good, even if you weren't initially feeling good, you then would like feel good, because it's just like, oh, like I'm feeling myself, like I look cute, I look nice, or just knowing that like you're all groomed is just like refreshing. So I needed that refresher. COVID, you know, has been COVID, you know, it is what it is, but still trying to maintain. I mean, I do maintain here and there, but I needed one of those days, those pick-me-ups, like every other Sunday. It's a full, like, I only do my nails every other week, so it's just like every other Sunday everything gets done, and this week was that week for everything to get done, and I feel good. I was coming out of a little just not great feeling place, and now I feel cute, and I like that. Number 6, which is probably pretty obvious, but do something that you love. Like, any type of hobby, whether you like painting, singing, anything that you like to do. If you like to do it, 9 times out of 10 it's because it makes you feel good, or you're really good at doing it. And if you're really good at doing something and then you're doing it, it's gonna also make you feel good about doing it, because you know that you're good at it. So pick a hobby, just like pull out something that you enjoy doing and just like go do it. And it's okay if you have to do it by yourself. I feel like moving to a new city by myself, I'm used to doing things by myself, and I don't necessarily need like other people around me to enjoy things I like doing. So even if you're by yourself, just go out. If you want to go out to a restaurant because you enjoy having dessert, or you enjoy outdoor like patio setting kind of restaurant vibes, like go and do that. I feel like that's awesome. Go and do that. Number 7 kind of ties into number 6, but dress up and go out. Just like call up your girls, call up your guys. Listen, today we're getting cute, we popping out, like that's gonna make you feel good. Just being like, just looking good and just being around good energy, and then you out and everybody's having a good time, you meeting people, mingling, like that's gonna make you feel good. So like, dress up, get outside, you'll be alright. And last but not least, give yourself a pep talk. I feel like kind of ties in with number 1 with affirmations, but not really. But like, sometimes we just really need like that pep talk. Like, in Daisha, it's day 3 now. We're not doing this today. The last 2 days was cool, but today, we're not doing this today, all right? You're gonna get up, you're gonna be productive, you're gonna get stuff done, you're gonna make yourself look cute, you're gonna go outside, whatever it is, but you're gonna give yourself that pep talk in the mirror, like, since we're not doing this today, like, it's happy vibes only today. We can resume whatever tomorrow, but today No, like I'm over myself. Like sometimes you really gotta check yourself, like, no, I'm over myself. I'm not doing this anymore. Like I'm tired of being tired. And it's just like today we just gonna have to have a one-on-one. We're gonna have to reconnect, Daisha. You're gonna have to reconnect with, you know, your true self and just feel better. So anyways, I really do hope that you guys enjoy those tips. Let me know what makes you feel better in the comments, or if you have any other tips that can help other people out. I feel like this is really, really important. I feel like 2020 2020 is different, and it could possibly be in a good way and a bad way. It really just depends on how you're being affected by certain things, how you perceive what is going on in the world. Like, it's affecting a lot of people in different ways, and we need to consistently rejuvenate ourselves. Whether you're fighting for something, you're passionate about something, and certain things are going on around you, whether it's death, whether it's racism, prejudice, anything. Like there's so much energy in the world right now, good and bad, where it's just like the fight never ends. Like, even, I'm not just talking about the fight with racial injustice, and that's a big thing. That's directly impacts me and people of color, but also COVID is a big thing. Like, that is something that's also impacting other people, and we need to be able to take care of ourselves so that we can then take care of others. So it's just like, you first, you have to be in a good state of mind. You have to be in a good, like, place, just like emotionally, like your heart has to be in the right place, and then we can like move forward. So staying in a space of anger and rage is just like an initial reaction to something that can be very painful, but then after that you have to take the necessary steps to say, I don't want to operate in the space of rage. I'm still going to operate, I'm still going to push things forward, but I need to get myself to a good space where I can then contribute to a vaccine. I can then contribute to solutions. I can then speak from a different perspective, because I'm not speaking out of anger or rage. So yeah, anyways, I hope that you guys like these tips, and I really want to know what you guys do. Like, I feel like that'll be really helpful, because I can definitely be missing some things. I'm sure I'm missing a lot of things. Each person operates differently, but those are my 8 tips. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And of course, again, thank you for clicking this video and tapping in with your girl, Daisha. Bye guys.